Okay, welcome in, welcome in. I gonna continue working on this tonight. Clearly, I'm gonna be putting some highlights and other stuff, but I'm gonna finish flatting this. Clearly, gotta get in here. And then I can do some more shadows and lights and all that fun stuff later on. But this is gonna be a nightmare somewhat. So I'll figure out that later. Do some concrete there. Okay. Oh. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Welcome in. Grab my pen. Hey, how's it going? There we go. Tell that. Oh, that's much better. Yes, it is my drawing. I'm using this particular one for a business card, actually. So. Thank you. This is actually an original character of mine, too. Thank you for the likes. Greatly appreciate it. Didn't mean to hit that. There we go. That's what I want to do. Thank you, thank you. Feel free to give me a like, a follow, a share. I'm also streaming over on these apps down here. I'm streaming on the first one there. If you want to give me a follow on over there as well, there's more fun things you can do as well when you follow me there. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, thank you for all the likes. Greatly appreciate that. Welcome in, welcome in. I think that's good. I think that's all the spots I need. Let's take a look. Bill. Boom! Look at that. Everything's all good to go. Thank you. Have a good night. Greatly appreciate you stopping in. Thanks for all the likes. Okay. there. Okay, now I've got, what else do I need? I need colors, additional colors. Now, I don't want, oh man, where is it? You know what? Let's take a look at the skin tones. That's not the skin tones. No, ooh, I guess that is the skin tones one. Change my pattern. Okay. Okay, let's color wheel. That's what. Not quite white, but just enough. Now what I do, go here, boom, and the color. Now when I do that, I can I think I like this one better. Okay. Now, let's add this color. So this color in particular is going to go right in here. So this piece right in here is where I'm going to be putting it. So it's going to be kind of cool looking. Now I'm also going to put it right here. Now you'll see why I didn't really care earlier if I let it in for the red. Because when I add the next color, it will basically negate all that extra stuff. Now, I do need to be a little bit more aware here. I'm going to probably put a little bit of gray in there just to make sure that that doesn't look off. Oh, shit. I didn't realize I missed all that. All right, whatever. I'll come back to that. God bless. I missed quite a lot on that gray earlier. I do not like that. Not at all. So I always want to, like, I know there's always that cliche, oh, everybody's got a story to tell. I mean, we all do. It's whether or not people want to hear it. And one of the reasons I started doing a lot of this was one of my teachers in high school saw that I'd like to draw a lot of anime characters. Like I was a big Dragon Ball Z fan. I liked to draw the stuff. I had a lot of T-shirts that way, all sorts of stuff, and it spoke to me. Like it resonated with me with the stories. So I wanted to, you know, wanted to show that I appreciated it. But um, she pointed out to me, like, that's great that I can copy that, but what about doing something original? I had never thought of it at that particular moment. Like, oh, I never thought of that. I should do something more original. So I started on another story, not this guy. This guy came more in college. And I just like, I started making a character that made me think of a whole bunch of things. Like, so I have a story that I have been working on, obviously, for years. Like, Todd McFarlane, the creator of Spawn, he had drawings way back when of what he wanted Spawn to look like. I have a character that I would eventually want to get the story out for. That he's not this character. There's other characters that I have. But my first story, just to kind of get my feet wet, is my the first book I'm doing right now. I'm telling you this because of the fact that I'm once I'm done with this drawing, I'll go back to doing that story. Come on, load the freaking. Come on. Okay. I think that's all the areas I want. Oh, I forgot I need all this. But yeah, I when my teacher says, "Oh, come up with an original character," I'm like, "Okay." Which, mind you, at the time I was drawing a lot more males than I was females, and it got me out of my comfort zone of drawing these Dragon Ball Z characters, the guys. Let's draw the guys. Always draw the guys. But I'm a guy. It's easy to draw a guy. And but you can't just sit there and be like, oh, well, I've got all the parts here to draw a guy. You know, it, if you want to grow as an artist, you got to draw more than just what you're comfortable with. So I found, you know, started drawing. Drew my first woman ever, and somebody looked at it and goes, "Is that supposed to be a dude with long hair and potentially boobs?" And I'm like, "No." So I made it too masculine. I'm like, "Ah, oh, great. I'm not showing you guys. Just letting you know. Eventually, things take off and something comes out of a career of this. I'll look back and be like, hey, I used to draw guy, females like guys, but no, I am not showing you guys at this particular moment. But it got me on a track to learn how to get better with all forms, not just female forms, but get on track to start learning the anatomy of the human body. So eventually I could draw males and females. I did that. Okay, that was weird. So yeah, I'll just show you some of the females I draw nowadays. Way different, I'll tell you that much. Much better now compared to where it used to be. I don't think my wife would push me as much into trying to make this a career if I didn't draw females very well. Actually, she's probably my biggest critic on a lot of things. She doesn't always know what to say to me. Like, oh, that's off. Okay. Now I gotta figure. Now I have to sit there and be like, okay, what's off about this? But it is a moment where I'm like, okay, well, I clearly understand what you're talking about. It something is off. Okay, now. Okay, so you see how he is? Now we go into this little bucket tool. It's a small, subtle change, but do you see how it looks more like bone? It will look more that way once I get into a little bit more shadows and getting more in depth of this, but that slight tint makes that the character color pop just a little bit better, and it sets a better tone for him. But let me fix all the gray areas that I screwed up earlier. I have to erase certain areas because I don't plan on going in there with much. But I do need to make sure that everything is touching. Okay. All of it. Okay. Welcome in. If you're watching, you like what you're seeing, please give me a like and a follow. Greatly appreciate it. At 92% of the way to 200. Trying to get, eventually I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers, but I figured piece by piece would be best. But, yeah. When this is all done, I will post this on my Instagram. It will be visible. Okay, now I need to turn that off again. Then I need to turn this back on. That's fine. Okay. Oh, God bless it. I put that on the wrong layer. Really? Okay. Okay, let's do this. I can redo that. So what I'm gonna do, go to this layer. Now if I go Alt E. Oops. Oops. Okay, now. Oh, that's comic book colors. So I've been setting my own palette while I do certain characters that I work on. Something that you'll want to really kind of pay attention to when you really get into it, because obviously each character is going to have its own unique color, and the more you have that set ahead of time, the faster it is to get those colors on the page. And I focus on being able to kind of produce the colors I want sooner rather than later. And that's without any shadows really yet. I haven't really gone into the tones and the lights and still I just look at all of this work behind my character. I just go, why did I do this to myself? I just, what was it? Let me see if I can play this. This one. Here we go. Where is it? Okay, there we go. I can now do. What is this one? What was it? There was one specific. There was a specific Bob's Burger thing that I heard. Wait, okay, I'm on the right track. Let's see. Oh no, come on. Oh, come on. Where is this, Bob? There we go. Every time I think of it, I just hear that voice in the background for this in particular, and I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, doing that is just I feel like I tortured myself. I don't know why I did it to myself. It's just Ugh. I need to. Let's add a new layer. Paper. Cool. Bam. So here's the so this is with the line art or the scan in the background. This is without the scan. So I'm gonna stick with that. I think let's see this. Come on. Save. There we go. Thank you. Oh, I love when it wants to not react. Okay, so we got all that. Now let's go to the flats. Let's do a little bit more coloring. Oh man. Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to figure out how to do a better emote for this. I keep trying to get certain emotes, but it's just it keeps going. No, you can't do that. Okay. Well, I'll figure it out. I got custom emotes on my Twitch page just because I like here. For some reason, this one keeps getting rejected, so I'm gonna have to go back and redo this one, so that way I have what I want out of it. And I'm thinking I might do some. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Hopefully it goes through, but we'll see. Okay, let's get back to this. Okay, let's. think I'm gonna switch these songs because it's starting to get a little different. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna change the music up here. How are none of these? Weird. Actually, what was it? There was one. I just passed the song. Let me put this. Oh, this one. Put this one. Play next. Okay. Oh, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciate that. It's a 2020 Amazing Space Comics. Thank you. Nice. I'm a little surprised my alarm thing didn't go off to tell me all about it. Should have been the sound I heard, but whatever. Alright, I'm going to do this. Ooh, that's going to be cool. I think I'm going to take these outer parts. I'm going to make them more bone looking. Inner parts more the gray. So I'm going to go here. That's all that. Just saw something I didn't want to miss. Select. Okay, that's all set. Now let's go here. Select. Okay, so now I don't have to worry about anything else. I got the rest of it where it's going to be into this bone looking color. So I can do this, deselect, we'll go here. Cool. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the likes. Greatly appreciate it. Okay. Okay, there we go. That looks clear. Now, okay, now I gotta get some skin tones. I'll finish cladding him, and then I'll add the gray to the. I don't know if I'm gonna do gray in the building, cause like, alright, should I keep this, or should I change this? Cause I'm thinking. You know, let me look something up. I think I'm going to see what colors. Let's take a look here. Okay. I'm trying to see what colors certain churches are. So, if you think of a church, it would think. I'm assuming not gray. Maybe more of a tannish color. Maybe that's, oh, come on. I see a lot of whites. What is this one? Whites and browns. Okay. I see a couple blues. I don't really see a gray. So I'm going to have to change that color. Okay. That's fine with me. Feel free to hit that like and follow button. I greatly appreciate it. The more likes and follows I can get, the more I can share my art with people. Also, if you want, please come down to this area here. See this right here? Follow on. Then you can follow me on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram. Instagram, I'll post pictures like this. And then on top of that, I'm also, you can do more interactive things on Twitch, where you can actually get my attention sometimes. I have certain things where you can, heck, you can even throw stuff at my screen on there. And then YouTube, I post all my Twitch reruns on there, so that way you can kind of catch what's going on over there. Okay. Now, well, that's what I also need. I gotta put the yellow in there. that's fine for now. I'm gonna clean up some highlights and stuff like that. That's actually gonna be a glowing piece, just like these eyes. Okay, now let's pull up the skin tones. Welcome in, welcome in. 12 midnight margaritas. That's a lot. I don't know if you'd be able to stay awake during this if you had 12 midnight margaritas. Okay, cool. Phil, that's faster. Now I need this because I missed a small corner. Phil, perfect. Now, okay, now. This, why don't, yeah, it's too much. Yeah, whatever. It won't look that way this later. Unless, oh, that's better. It's a slightly different color. I just don't want these two items to blend, so that way you can see that it's different. Oh man, give me a second. Oh, it's one of those moments where I need to definitely make sure you pay attention to my posture and some of this. Sit tall. Okay. Additional colors. Okay. Now he is blonde, so I'm not giving him like platinum blonde hair. I'm gonna give him a more dirty blonde. So 2 for outside that area. So I'm debating if I continue to just constantly do art, or sometimes maybe pop in a game here or there. I know some artists will do that, and I'm just like, I got too much work to get done. Like, I don't mind doing it. It's a good stress reliever sometimes, but jeez. I almost don't want to do it just because of the fact that it almost makes me feel guilty for doing it, you know? Welcome in, welcome in. Okay. I don't know about you, but I almost feel like it would be creepier seeing something in the shadows that looks like it's got hair like that. I'd almost feel like I'd be less safe. But then it finally coming at, out of the shadows to protect me would be a nice change. I'm going to see what happens when I do this. Oh, did I get it all? I did. Ugh. Not a fan of that color. Let's try this one. Yeah. What do you think of that color? Anybody got an opinion? Oh, that's not what I want to do. God bless. Chat. Move. I accidentally closed my chat on OBS here. Smart move, right? Okay. It's too. Let me. there. Let's try that. Does that look better? Anybody? Anybody got an opinion? This is the time and the place where I don't mind if you speak up and tell me you look like crap. But I can always. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna work with that. That should be good. Now, if I take this, go here. On my tool. Rachel. Nice name. Welcome in. Okay, now let's try this. Thoughts? Is it a good color? Not a good color? I need to learn to straighten things out. That is definitely not straight. But whatever. Oh, it's too late. Hold on. Actually, give me 2 seconds. Flip. We'll do a little dance. Flip, 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 flip. Okay. Boom. And now I can turn that off again. Now I can start coloring that. I think that's an okay color. Not gonna lie, I think that's an okay color. Considering it's supposed to be like a churchish type of thing. Unless, because I can always do. If I go, no, go with that tone. That looks more skin tone. Okay, let me try something. Did not know that's. Learn something new every day. Apparently, if you hold shift and you try to scroll, it rotates it. Cool. Good to know. Okay, let's try this. Let's see what happens. Let's center that. It's too gray. This. Ooh, I might be on the right track there. Ooh. I think that looks better. That's much better. What do you guys think? I think that's 1,000 times better. I can work with that. Then I can set the tone better. I can highlight and bring out certain colors more. Because the shadows, like the shadows, if I go across here for complementary style, for shadows to make them pop more. I'm gonna, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go, nope, I don't want that one. Delete what's on there. And delete what's on there. Now I can put some texture on there, which will make it look cooler. Let me double check what texture it is. Apparently I hit my step goal today. Oh, 16,500 steps. Yeah. Okay. Now, I feel like for stained glass, I feel like doing more the primary colors. But when I say primary colors, I'm thinking for to make it seem like it's a nighttime situation. So I'm gonna have to go over all this and like deep in the shadows, deep in the tones, really kind of pull out because it's gonna come out a lot darker. These are just flats for right now. So I'm thinking for the flats. Ooh. Deep tones, dark tones. Oh, that's much. Soft tones. Maybe I'll do the soft tones. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Now, I want to take a look. Sorry, I'm still looking up certain parts too, because I think this. Okay. Oh, did I save a reference of this? I think I did. Give me 2 seconds. Come on. Load the file. Load it. There we go. Now. 2 seconds. Come on. Bluetooth. This one. No. That's not what I need. You know what? I'm going to use that for reference photos. I did save it. Okay. Okay, let me. Because I did save this. I'm going to go. Let's add something here. Come on. Yeah. display capture. Add that. Display. Sure. Let's do that one. Okay, so now it looks the same. You know, it's going. But now I'm going to move this over. That's the reference. So I'm going to try to pull out a lot of these blues and reds and oranges. Some of these pinks even, if I can. I think, so yeah, I'm going to pull that out. I think, pull this first. I'm going to get rid of that display capture. Delete. Okay, cool. I don't need that overlaying on everything else I've got going on. Don't give me a loaded version. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's just go to additional colors. If I go blue. So all of this. Let's see what it does. Oh, I didn't want that. Now I gotta wait for it to actually fill that page. On the wrong page. Or on the wrong layer. So now this is gonna come up as a nice bright blue. Oh, come on. You're gonna crash, aren't you? I got the little pinwheel of doom right now. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Ooh. It's good color. Don't think that's the color I'm going for though. Uh-oh. Okay. I think things are starting to kind of feel wonky, so I'm going to try to see what I do. What happens when I do this? Let's try this. Boom. And it's going to do the same thing. Undo. Go back to the bucket tool. Okay, let's try this one right here. Oh. Let me fill it. Don't fill the whole thing. I don't want to fill the whole thing. Please don't fill the whole thing. Please. It's going to fill the whole thing again, isn't it? And I'm going to be very annoyed. 3, 2, 1. It's either going to fill or crash. One or the other. cool way to take that out. Oh man. Okay. As soon as I can fix this, I think I might be going to bed soon. Yeah. See, I'm not doing that. Nope. Undo. Do it the other way. So if I do, it's I'm gonna have to go through and do a bunch of that. I think I'll save that for another stream. That's a good spot to end. Let's save that. Okay, TikTok. You have a good night. If you could give me a like, a follow on TikTok here, I'd greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to hit 1,000 followers right now. I'm gonna do little goals bit by bit. So right now I'm trying to get to 200 before I try to get to 400 and so forth. But follow me here on TikTok. I would greatly appreciate it. You can also find me on right here on my other socials on Twitch, which is where I'm also streaming as well. I will take my Twitch stream. It's being recorded right now, and that will be uploaded to YouTube, so you can find me on YouTube as well. So if you want to rewatch anything, see where my process of going through all this, and then I'll have final pictures and everything up on my Instagram when this is all done. But feel free to take a look at any of my other work that I've got on my Instagram. I will, as you can tell, based on what you see here, you can catch me nightly. I'm gonna move that up because it's harder to read now. You can catch me nightly at that from 10 to midnight. Okay. That way, yeah. Okay. So, TikTok, you have a good night. I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. And, yeah. It's a lot of likes. I greatly appreciate that. Okay. Now that I'm just here with you guys on Twitch and YouTube for the recordings, I am going to stop there. As you can see, this piece is coming along. Flats are coming along. This is a nightmare, in my opinion. But let me, yeah. Oh, sorry. Twitch, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, I forgot to show you the reference, but that's okay. I will do another one. But just as I look at this background of all the stained glass I'm gonna do, I just sit here and I think to myself like the Bob. Yeah, it's one of my blurbs that I have set up. So yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I can't do that for right now. But I will, we've got a couple things going there. You guys have a good night. Um, did it kick me out? I don't know. Anyways, you guys have a good night. I will see you again tomorrow. And, yeah, I will, catch you tomorrow night.